Hey guys, it's your girl Nothing But Trouble 1220, and I'm here today with another Glam Nerds report. I'm here for all my freshmen and first-time dormers. You know how when you're moving in, Res Life gives you that list of things that you should bring: sheets, blankets, towels, all the common sense stuff. There are some things that they leave off of that list, and you know I'm here to give you that information. So if you're moving into your dorm in the next month or so, stay tuned because I want to give you those good details. Number one, cleaning supplies. Prior to moving in, it would probably be wise to wipe your room down. Just give it a good solid wipe down before you move all your stuff in. I suggest that you take a trip to Walmart or Kmart, wherever your supermarket, wherever you buy your cleaning supplies, and I suggest that you pick up a disinfectant spray, some Lysol or Clorox wipes, some Febreze, some garbage bags, and a neutralizing air freshener. Your room, it won't be too big, so it really won't take you that long to give it a good solid cleaning prior to moving in all your stuff. And P.S. Moms, typically, this is their favorite part of the move-in process, and if you play your cards right, you can get them to do this dirty work for you. But yeah, I suggest that you wipe off all the furniture and the inside of your closets and the inside of your desk drawers and your dresser drawers as well. Secondly, I think that everyone should invest in a mattress pad or protector. If you're moving into a dorm and you're going to be sleeping on a bed that you did not buy, it is in your best interest for you to pick up a mattress pad. All types of things take place on those extra long twin beds, honey. Nobody knows the trouble that mattress has seen, honey. Nobody knows but Jesus. Get you a good mattress pad, please. I suggest that you spray it down with some Lysol, wipe it down with a Clorox wipe, let it dry, and then put your mattress inside of a mattress pad. Typically, you can get them from Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, and they usually run between, if you play your cards right with a couponer, so you can probably get one for under $20. But, you get what you pay for, so it's worth investing in a solid one, especially with these bed bugs and things that different colleges have been dealing with. Thirdly, I suggest you get some surge protectors. Extension cords are typically prohibited because they violate fire codes, but if you get your surge protectors, those are usually okayed, and I suggest that you get two. Don't put them on the same outlet, but get two. That way you'll be able to, plug in all your computer chargers, your monitors, your television, your phone chargers, all that jazz, without setting the building ablaze. This is my favorite one because you're going to need an adequate shower caddy, okay? This is especially the case if you're going to have to contend with a community bathroom. You know the shower caddies that you see like in Bed Bath & Beyond and Target, the little cute ones that you hold with the little handle. I'm going to have a picture floating amongst. But listen, that's just not going to be big enough for you, honey. If you're going to be sharing your shower where you wash your behind, if you're going to be sharing that shower with people that you do not know, it is in your best interest to spray that joker down because you don't know what type of botulism and disease is festering on those walls. Honestly, the cleaning staff typically cleans the community showers once a day, but still, that's a lot of traffic. That's a lot of bodies coming in and out of the shower. So I always suggest to my students that they bring cleaning supplies. And you don't have to wipe down the walls per se, because that used to skeeve me out. But what I would do is I would spray down the walls of the shower that I was using, and I would let the water run in there for a few minutes, just to get everything smelling all good and disinfected before I will wash my 2,000 parts. And I suggest that you do the same. And if you're going to do that, you're going to need an adequate shower caddy, and not a shower caddy, like cute little caddy. You're going to need a bucket. I personally used the bucket that they base turkeys in. Target has some really cute ones. It was purple, little frosted glass situation, and it was big enough so that I can carry my towels, my washcloth loofahs, and the extra ones, my body washes and soaps, as well as, my shower caps, any of my other things, and my cleaning materials as well. So you're going to have an adequate shower caddy because you're also always going to want to, disinfect your situation before you wash your parts. It's just that important. It's just that important. Yes, get on into that. Finally, bed lifts. Fitting your entire life into one bedroom is pretty tough, especially if you want to do it without looking like a hoarder. So the best way to kind of circumvent that process is to utilize your storage space very wisely. And your underbed storage space is really, really important. It's where you're going to store your bins, where you're going to have all your winter clothes, your seasonal things that you're changing, any type of your suitcases for when you go away for the weekend, any shoes, things. These are the bigger things that you need to store that don't fit in your closet. You'll generally put underneath your bed. Now, most college dorm rooms have adjustable bed frames where you can raise them. But just in case yours does not, I suggest that you hit up Bed Bath & Beyond or Target, and you can get you some bed lifts for, under $10. They have the 5-inch ones, 7-inch ones. I've even seen 10-inch ones, but honestly, you don't want a bed frame. You don't want to raise your bed too high off the ground because, that could be a hazard. You can fall and break your face, or you don't want to need a ladder to get up in the bed. I'm 5'10", and I have a 7-inch bed frame on my bed in my apartment, and that's pretty good for me. And those of you who are a little height challenged, you might want to consider the 5-inch. Just saying. Bonus. This is a bonus one. You would be remiss, honey, in moving into anybody's college dorm in the month of August and not purchasing a fan. Now, you would be surprised, the people that come into my office, the students that I've worked with in the past that moved in thinking that there was going to be some air conditioning in their dorm space. Not going to happen. If you are blessed to have central air in your dorms, then you need to stay in school, honey, and don't ever get kicked out, because that is a great place. But most college dorms, especially most freshman college dorms, are not air conditioned, and air conditioners are usually prohibited, like window units. So you need a fan. I'm pretty partial to the window fans myself because, you put them in the window and they help recycle and redistribute all the stale, funky air to keep things, fresh and, smelling fresh and feeling cool and refreshing. But if you're not into window fans, or if you can't open your windows, then any fan will do. But invest in a solid fan. And since it is the height of summer, you'll probably be able to score one for a very good price now. So that's my bonus. Everyone, I hope you've gotten into these tips, and I hope that this has been helpful to you. There's going to be a full written blog on my website, www.theglamnerds.com. If you have any further questions about what to pack clothing-wise, you can feel free to leave those here as well, and I'll do another video. And then if you have any other back-to-school questions that I'm going to include in the series, feel free to leave those below, or send me inbox me, or you can send me an email. All that information, that contact information, will be in the underbar. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for supporting and subscribing if you have. And I hope you have a good day, and happy back to school shopping. Bye.